just 15 points from history. She's about to become only the second girls basketball player in Cape May County history to score 2,000 career points. We've got a packed house here at Lower Cape May, about 3/4 full, a large student section, and should be an excellent game here tonight as the Lady Tigers take on Bridgeton in a Cape Atlantic National Conference game that has some big-time ramifications in the National Conference standings. So a big stretch of games coming for Lower Cape May tonight with Bridgeton, Tuesday with Ocean City, and two big division games in a row. And we've got the first of the two right here tonight for you on 98.7 The Coast. And, of course, the big moment we're all looking forward to, Lauren Holden averaging just a shade under 30 a game this year. She is the leading scorer in the state, and she needs 15 points to get 2,000 for her career. And what a moment, buddy. You know, we see many 1,000-point scorers come, and they are very special players, but this is another stratosphere for someone to be approaching 2,000 points.
Absolutely, Brian. And I'll tell you, you know, in girls basketball, it's not as common as we may see it on the boys'
Absolutely.
side. And when you look at the list of the press area 2,000-point scorers, obviously Wildwood's own Monica Johnson, I shouldn't say obviously, for those new to the area, back in 2002, Monica, she didn't score 2,000 points. She scored 3,000. So you want to talk about another level. Monica finished her career with 3,173. The last girls basketball player to do it in Atlantic or Cape May County was Sharisha Richards from Atlantic Christian in 2012, and she scored 2,081 points. And when you're looking at that list, you know, you go back to Valerie Jones at Atlantic City High, Brian. She did it in 1982 when she graduated with with 2,046. The impressive things about what Valerie Jones did, there was no three-point line.
Well, not only that, but girls basketball and basketball in general, there just wasn't as much scoring as there is today. So we are here to hopefully capture this moment if Lauren can get to that number. She is banged up a little bit. She's coming off an ankle injury that forced her to miss a game last week, early last week, and she's also has a little bit of a knee bruise as well. So, but she's moving well during pregame, and she should be ready to go. A little bit about this Bridgeton team. They are very good. They have Destiny Thompson, one of the best big girls in the Cape Atlantic League. They come into this game 9-2. Lower Cape May is 11-0. So this is not an easy game for Lower Cape May. So there's a lot going on with the milestone, but this is also a big game in the conference standings. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with a little bit more of the pregame show. High school basketball on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Got it. Hi, this is Dr. Robert Oliveri. Are you tired of suffering from chronic low back pain, sciatica, or numbness associated with bulging, degenerated, or herniated discs? Our new spinal decompression disc recovery program has helped thousands of patients find permanent relief and is now being offered only at the Oliveri Chiropractic Center. Join the thousands of people now living pain-free thanks to this amazing new technology. Call me today at 886-8585 to see how your insurance plan may cover your treatment, or visit us online at oliverichiropractic.com. Oliveri Chiropractic, advanced pain relief to keep you active.
Did you know that J. Byrne Marine Insurance now represents the most competitive markets available? You want to relax when you're out on the water. The last thing you want to think about is your insurance. J. Byrne can offer you competitive rates for all your needs, from your personal watercraft to your luxury yacht. No matter your boating lifestyle, let J. Byrne help you navigate the world of insurance. Visit jbyrnemarine.com to see what rates we can offer you. That's www.jbyrnemarine.com.
Yes, and we believe in the people and businesses that are a vital part of this area. We have since 1919. Many banks have come and gone, but not Crest Savings. Since 1919, we've reached out to customers, planned and updated our bank products and services to meet their needs. Try us. You'll you'll see how well we understand Cape May County and how much we know about providing for the personal and business banking needs of its residents. Because we believe in you, we do everything we can every day to make your banking trouble-free and convenient.
Crest Savings is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Try us.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action. Here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, back live at Lower Cape May Regional High School. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotten. Girls basketball, Bridgeton and Lower Cape May. Lowers Lauren Holden. Enters the game 15 points shy of 1,000. We're happy to be here on 98.7 The Coast. You can also watch this game live on 987thecoast.com. Video courtesy of Phil Pizzi and our on-site producer and pain in the backside, Matt Ulmer, is also with us as well. And coming up at halftime, we are going to have a very special guest come on. Matt Caesar of the Chicago Cubs, a Lower Cape May regional graduate, will come on air and join us here at Lower Cape May Regional. The two teams have finished their warm-ups. Lower Cape May, a little bit about this team. This is certainly, Buddy, anything but a one-girl show. This is a very, very good basketball team here. They are 11-0 overall, 3-0 in conference games. And, in addition to Lauren Holden, who's averaging 29.8 points per game, Maddie Gibson, a Division I soccer player going to Monmouth, averages 13.5 a game. Ariel McGee, another senior, averages 9 points per game. This is a very talented team, senior-laden team. They have 6 seniors on the team and 5 senior starters. So this is a very, very good Lower Cape May basketball team. They are going to play the national anthem here momentarily. So we are going to take another break. We'll come back, have the starting lineups and the opening tip right after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Charlie says,
love my juicy cheeseburgers.
Charlie says,
Love my homemade fries.
Charlie says,
My old-fashioned milkshake is so yummy, yummy, yummy. It's my tummy, tummy, tummy.
Want a real fresh beef hamburger with homemade fries? How about an all-beef New York Sabrette chili dog? Top it off with an old-fashioned hand-dipped milkshake. Eat in, take out, or fast free delivery. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Check them out at charliesburgersandfries.com or give them a call, 886-5350. Come to Charlie's Burgers and Fries, located on the corner of Fishing Creek and Bay Shore in North Cape May, and you'll be singing too.
My juicy cheeseburgers. So yummy, yummy, yummy. In my tummy, tummy, tummy.
Charlie's Burgers and Fries, simply the best. Charlie's Burgers and Fries, located at 3001 Bay Shore Road in North Cape May. Give them a call today for fast free delivery at 886-5350. Check them out at charliesburgersandfries.com.
have you ever had physical therapy? How long were your sessions? An hour? Half hour? You could be missing out on receiving some very valuable rehab time. At Pro PT and Rehab Physical Therapy in North Cape May, there are no session time limits, no clock watchers. Return visits the same day, no extra charge. Hospital and big corporations and their employed physicians often send patients to their own affiliated physical therapy centers. If you have back, neck, or limb pain, trouble walking, or balance deficits, you have the right to choose where you go for your physical therapy. Pro PT and Rehab is a privately owned company loaded with state-of-the-art equipment. Come in for a free consultation and compare Pro PT and Rehab Physical Therapy with the rest. See the most amazing testimonials online at ProPTRehab.com. That's PROPT Rehab.com. Call 884-9800. That's 884-9800.
You have the right to choose the best.
Call 884-9800.
The Dog Tooth Bar and Grill. Good food, good drinks, and good friends. Weekdays at 4, it's happy hour at the Dog Tooth with discounted apps, $1.50 pints, $2.50 domestic bottles, and well drinks. Tonight.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, we are back at Lower Cape May Regional High School. Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotten,
and Brian,
Lady Tigers of Lower Cape May against Bridgeton.
And Brian, before we went to the break, you were talking about the balance, and this is not a one-girl basketball team being at Lower Cape May. And you're so correct. I had the pleasure of calling their game at the Christmas tournament when they played Burlington City. And you really saw, despite the fact that Lauren Holden scored 45 points, you saw the balance. You saw how well these girls meshed and played together. They all know their roles. And Maddie Gibson had, I believe she had 26 or 27 points that game. And what was nice about it, you know, Carrie Wonder, the role players, they all, when the girls get an opportunity to handle the basketball, they don't turn it over. They can go to the basket. They can turn square up and score, or they can just run their offense efficiently. So all the pressure doesn't come back on Lauren Holden. Therefore, that takes a little bit off of her. And when I say, you know, she scored 45 points, when she was in the high 30s, somebody had said she was approaching 40 because of the tournament record. It was kind of like, wow, she scored a quiet 45
Yeah,
points.
if you can do that. The starters are being introduced for both teams for Bridgeton. It's Kimberly Pantaleone, Jada Stratford, Deja Mosley, who's their best outside threat, Destiny Thompson, who's averaging 18 points, 18.2 points and 10.2 rebounds, and Nyan Armstead at the other forward position for Bridgeton, coached by Ashley Carter. Bridgeton wearing the dark maroon away uniforms trimmed in white. Lower Cape May, coached by Scott Holden. They'll wear the home whites trimmed in blue and black. And their starters, of course, Lauren Holden averaging 29 a game. She'll play a guard position along with Ryan Young. Ariel McGee plays a swing position. And the forwards are Carrie Wonder and Maddie Gibson. Gibson averaging 13.5 points and 8 rebounds a game. And all 5 starters for Lower Cape May are seniors.
And, you know, to finish up real quickly on that Burlington City game during Christmas, Burlington City had a player, Brian Jada Atchison, who was, Lauren and her were the number 1 and 2 scorers in South Jersey last year. Well, obviously me, not I'm doing the PA announcing. Atchison scores her first bucket, and the scorekeeper had written the wrong first name, so I called her by a name that was not hers. She comes over to the table and corrects me. Then she goes on to score. She goes on to score 38.
Ball is in the air. We are underway. Fred Bach and Kerry Hall are the officials. Bridgeton wins the tip. And here's Mosley with the basketball. Down the left side, gets right to the rim. No good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Holden. And Bridgeton will have the basketball. If you're watching on 987thecoast.com, Bridgeton is in the right side of your screen. They are moving from left to right here in the first half.
And this is a Bridgeton team that they only dress 7 girls, so they only have 2 players on the bench.
Baseline jumper is no good. Rebound battled for. Will go off of Lower Cape May and out of bounds. Destiny Thompson was battling for it down there. The shot was missed by Armstead. And here is Thompson. Goes back out to Mosley. Picked up by Ryan Young. Mosley now for 3. That's short. Thompson, another offensive rebound. Back to Mosley. Mosley dips in. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Armstead. And now we have another rebound by Thompson, but she loses it out of bounds. And if this is the one Achilles heel for Lower Cape May, they don't have a lot of size. And they will be susceptible to some having trouble against bigger teams. Here's Holden for 3. Bang, knocks it down. Lauren Holden, left wing 3. And she's 12 away from 2,000. That was nothing but net. Bridgeton came out in a 2-3 zone. If they stay in that 2-3 zone, Lauren Holden might have 15 points in about 2 minutes. Mosley with it. Passes along the baseline to Stafford. Ball's loose now, and losing it out of bounds is McGee. And Bridgeton will have it.
Well, one thing, as you said, obviously Bridgeton has some size, but they're getting multiple second and third opportunities here so far on their first 2 possessions.
Stafford in the post to Thompson. Spins. Got it blocked by McGee. And the ball goes off of Bridgeton and out of bounds. Good defense by Ariel McGee in the post there. 3-0 Lower Cape May, 6:38 to go first quarter. Here comes Holden walking it up the floor. Left side McGee. McGee in the post to Gibson. Down low to Wonder. Kicks it back out to McGee for 3, and that's good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net, and again, good ball movement. McGee with a nice follow-through on that left-handed shot.
And Scott Douglas wants the tempo picked up. Here's the steal, but Wonder's outlet pass is behind Holden and out of bounds. Lowers coach Scott Douglas told us before the game he wants this game going up and down, and now he has his players pressuring the ball and picking up full court man-to-man. Here's Mosley bringing it up against Ryan Young. Lower Cape May showing a run and jump, and now we have a bump and a foul on Ryan Young in the backcourt. And Bridgeton will inbound.
The 5'4" senior guard for Lower Cape May, Ryan Young, she picks up her first, team's first.
Long pass that Mosley has to track down. Young almost stole it. Mosley lobs a pass to Thompson. Thompson now across the timeline. Passes to Armstead. Blocked, but a foul. And Lower Cape May faithful not happy with that call, but that'll send Armstead to the line for 2 shots.
Well, that looked like it was a good call. That was a tough defensive play for Ariel McGee. She tried to come across her body to block that shot. And any time an official sees that, that's almost an automatic foul on a shot attempt.
Anian Armstead makes 1 of 2, so it's 6-1 Lower Cape May. Here's Lauren Holden with the ball, needing 12 points for 2,000. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. Young with it on the right side. Dribbles further on the wing, in the corner now to Wonder. Wonder out high to Holden. Holden down the lane, shoots off the glass, no good. Rebound brought down by Stratford, and it's now Mosley coming up for Bridgeton. Mosley tied up, and it travels with it.
And that's one thing, as you had alluded to, Brian, talking to Coach Scotty Douglas for Lower Cape May, they want to really get the tempo up and apply pressure. That's the 4th turnover against the Bulldogs.
Holden, bad pass in the post, but the ball ends up back in her hands. McGee fakes a 3 now. Passes in the post to Wonder. Wonder dropped it, and it rolls out of bounds. 6-1 Lower, 5:19 to go first quarter. Kind of a sloppy start here.
Lower Cape May commits their 2nd turnover. Oh.
And we have a foul called against Gibson, bumping into Destiny Thompson from behind, and that was a case right there, buddy, where Gibson used the wrong hand.
Absolutely, and that was an easy call for the official.
She used the hand closest to the player, and thus she ran right through. Here's a steal by McGee. McGee passes across. Holden off the glass and good. She's got 5 points, and an 8-1 Lower Cape May lead.
And again, a turnover and a quick 2 for the Lady Tigers.
Here's a lob pass ahead that's stolen away by Wonder. Holden, center of the floor, stops at the foul line, shoots, no good, but a foul. She was fouled from behind. A Bridgeton player reaching in from behind on the jump shot. That's Armstead. Holden will go to the line for 2 shots. She has 5 points, needs 10 to get to 2,000.
Anaya Armstead picks up her first. That's the first team foul against the Lady Bulldogs. 4:55 to play here in the opening quarter. Lower Cape May on top 8-1.
Holden's first free throw is good.
And the numbers keep peeling off of the wall across from us and behind the Lower Cape May bench. Student body did a great job in putting up how many points Lauren needs to go. And 9 comes down, and now it's 8.
Holden makes both free throws, 10-1, 4:55 to go first quarter. 30-second timeout has been called by Bridgeton. And obviously, buddy, a very, very good start for Lower Cape May. And you know, again, this is a difficult thing. It's a very important game for them. And, you know, you have all this going on with a 2,000-point milestone here on the table. And Lower Cape May so far, after a couple of early jitters, handling it very well, leading at 10-1.
Well, and Brian, the key thing, they're playing their normal type of game. They're coming down the floor, moving the ball around. Whoever has the best shot, they're not looking to force it into Lauren. They're letting the offense flow, and that is obviously great preparation by Coach Scott Douglas and his staff. But they are picking up some fouls.
Yeah, Carrie Wonder just committed one there off the inbound, and Bridgeton will re-inbound.
Carrie Wonder, the 5'6" senior forward, she picks up her first, team's fourth.
Inbound pass tipped out of bounds by Lower Cape May. And now it is Kimberly Pantaleone in the backcourt. Lobs it ahead to no one in particular, and Maddie Gibson tracks it down and steals it. Here's Holden across the division line. Left wing, passes in the corner. McGee, another three. Bang! Wow.
And that was just a good find. Holden penetrated into the left side. The defense collapsed on him.
Mosley, a steal. That one was forced by the defense of Ryan Young, who took away the sideline from Mosley, had to chuck a pass ahead. McGee fakes a three in the post to Gibson. Gibson across to Young, down along the baseline to Wonder. Wonder is trapped, gets it out to Young. Young loses the ball out of bounds, and Bridgeton will have it.
And that is going to be the third turnover against Lower. Just when Lower Cape May was really moving the ball nicely offensively. One pass too many, Ryan Young unable to handle it.
Stratford shot is blocked by McGee. Rebound Armstead, off the glass, no good. Rebound Wonder. Got it to Holden. Holden across the timeline. Holden stops, head and shoulders fake, dips in, lost the ball, had it tipped away. That was a good play by Pantaleon. The steal. Holden takes it right out of the hands of Thompson, goes to the basket and lays it up and in.
Yeah, that time Lauren Holden just did a great job defensively on the ball, creating the turnover and the easy 2 points.
She has 9 points, needs 6 for 2,000. Pass in the post to Armstead. She has to track it down along the baseline. Here's a steal by Maddie Gibson. Gibson goes to Holden. Holden across the division line. Stops, left side to McGee. McGee puts it on the floor, lobs a pass across the Wonder. Wonder, one dribble, steps in, 8-footer, off the rim, no good. Rebound taken down by Armstead. 15-1, Lower Cape May, 3:15 to go, first quarter. Here comes Mosley, working against Ryan Young. Takes the ball to the right wing, and now we have a foul called against Ryan Young. And that's that, they want the hands off the players on the perimeter, buddy, and Ryan Young kept their hand on Mosley's waist, and that is a foul.
And that's going to be the second personal foul on Ryan Young, 5th team foul. Coach Scotty Douglas gets a couple substitutions in.
Yeah, Kaylee Devine and Lizzie Selecki into the game for Lower Cape May. Here's Mosley, nearly stolen by Holden. Bridgeton just can't get anything going offensively right now, any kind of flow. This Lower Cape May's half-court defense has really been suffocating.
With 2:58 to play, they've turned it over in the first quarter. They've turned it over 10 times already.
Thompson in the post, no good. Rebound Armstead. Her layup is good. And that is Bridgeton's first field goal at the 2:46 mark.
And that was off
the first quarter.
Off their 6th offensive rebound, Brian.
Holden with it, bounces across to Devine. Devine puts it on the floor. Takes it right wing, bounces high post to Gibson. Swung over to Holden. Extra pass McGee. Baseline floater, no good. Rebound Thompson for Bridgeton. 15-3 Lower Cape May. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. Here's a ball loose on the floor, and Devine digs in and causes a jump ball possession to Lower Cape May.
And again, Lower Cape May just doing a very good job defensively. You just can't say enough when you create 11 turnovers in the first quarter.
Here's Holden. Passes down low, finds a wide open Selecki, and she is fouled by Thompson.
I'll tell you what, you talk about Lauren Holden's game to a lot of the different basketball people in the county, and she is the complete player. Great vision there from out on the left side, top of the key. She's able to find Selecki wide open on that left baseline, and Selecki not able to finish but draws the contact, and she goes to the line to shoot 2. She misses the first one. She will get one more.
That one's also no good. Thompson tracks down the rebound for Bridgeton in the corner, flips it over to Mosley. Mosley working against Devine, can't get around her, trapped, passes ahead to Zaire Custis, who's in the game. Here's a steal by Lower. Up ahead to Holden, and the layup is good. Holden has 11. She needs 4 for 2,000. Mosley on the sideline, passes across to Custis. Got it up the floor to Panaleon. In the post, tipped away and stolen. No, Lower Cape May can't keep it in bounds. Gibson got around Thompson and tipped it away. 17-3 Lower Cape May, 1:35 to go first quarter.
And Bridgeton is shooting just 1 of 10 from the floor.
In the post, Thompson, nice little jump hook by Destiny Thompson, her first field goal of the game. And it's 17-5 Lower, 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Here comes McGee. McGee stops, goes to Holden, fakes a 3 on the left wing, dribbles, lobs it across to McGee. McGee fakes, steps in, along the baseline to Selecki. High post Gibson, little jumper is short, and the rebound to Armstead. Got it to Mosley. Mosley pushing the ball up the floor. Mosley, nice move, but she traveled. And that was a good play by Ariel McGee, buddy, cutting in front of Mosley and making her turn as we watch the replay.
Well, it's what Lower Cape May, this team runs the floor very well, and they understand it's not all about offense. Lower gets back time and time again to defend. And there was a result right there. They caused the turnover.
Holden on the left wing, drives, stops, 12-footer short. Rebound battled for. Good job by Devine to keep it alive. Holden now for 3. That's an air ball. And a long rebound is batted around and finally taken by Mosley. Mosley up the left side in front of the Lower Cape May bench. Hesitation move, baseline drive. Shot up is no good. Rebound to Gibson. That was a very aggressive rebound, jumping in among the trees there. And Lower Cape May has possession. Holden, right side. Devine holds. Back to Holden. No, bad pass. Stolen by Mosley. Mosley up the floor. Takes the ball on the wing and is fouled by Devine. And that'll be the 6th team foul already on Lower Cape May.
Bit of a frustration foul there on Kaylee Devine after she turned it over. A lot of times you will see a player do that. They turn the ball over. Next thing you know, they're out of frustration down the other end. They commit a quick foul.
In the Armstead. Armstead down the lane, off the glass, no good. Thompson the rebound, but put it on the floor, and Devine stole it, and then she's fouled by Armstead. So Thompson, as talented as she is, made the mistake, buddy, of putting the ball on the floor in traffic, and Devine did a nice job of digging it out of there. 17-5, Lower Cape May leads with 10 seconds left in the quarter.
As Brian had stated moments ago, Lauren Holden 4 points away from 2,000.
Wonder in the corner, back to Young. 3 seconds to go. They're not going to get a shot away. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 17-5 Bridgeton back after this, or 17-5 Lower Cape May over Bridgeton. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 98.7thecoast.com.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
It's the official Primo timeout of the game.
Football season is almost over.
Wouldn't you rather spend more time with your guest watching the game than slaving away in the kitchen? Think of Primos for all your sports gatherings, office parties, or any special occasions, with an assortment of different party platters to offer. Or even Primos for lunch and dinner with 2 convenient locations in Cape May and Rio Grande. Tired of the same old so-so? Make it a Primo.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, back at Lower Cape May Regional, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, here on 987thecoast.com and 98.7 The Coast Radio. Lower Cape May leading Bridgeton 17-5 as we head into the second quarter, and the big story here, Lower Cape May's Lauren Holden with 11 first quarter points, and she is 4 points away from 2,000 for her career.
Brian, a couple of telling stats is Bridgeton trailing 17-5 has out-rebounded Lower Cape May 14-3. but they've also turned it over 14 times.
There's another near turnover, but doing a good job of stepping to the ball was Jada Strafford. And she ends up being bumped and fouled by McGee, and that's going to send Strafford to the line for a 1-and-1.
And Ariel McGee picks up her second, and as Brian just said, 7th team foul, sending the Lady Bulldogs to the free throw line for the rest of this first half.
You know, this is a way that Bridgeton could get back into the game here. Every time Lower fouls, they'll send them to the line. Charitable bounce for Jada Strafford as she makes the front end of the 1-and-1. She'll get another.
Yeah, absolutely. That banged off of the back of the rim, went up.
Matt Ulmer, our on-site producer, is pointing out that he believes that the ball hit the wire above the basket, which would nullify that shot, but Matt hasn't taken the referee class yet, nor do we want him to. Strafford makes the second as well at 17-7.
I thought maybe he figured the basketball was underinflated,
right,
since he's probably a Patriots fan.
In the corner, Holden for three. Bang! Nothing but the bottom of the net, and she is 1 point away from 2,000. 20-7, Lower Cape May. Bridgeton with the basketball. Shot up is blocked by Gibson. Gibson goes to Holden. Holden is bumped and fouled at half court. And Lower Cape May will inbound. Holden needing 1 point for 2,000.
Deja Mosley picks up her first personal foul. It's the 4th team foul here in the first half against Bridgeton.
Wonder on the right side. Cross-court pass to Holden. Holden in the corner. McGee for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound to Ryan Young. To Holden. Three on the way. Bang! And there it is for 2,000.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Ryan Young found her teammate right side. 3-point line beyond, and Lauren Holden joins the 2,000-point club.
Straightaway three-pointer by Lauren Holden, and she becomes just the second player in Cape May County girls basketball history to reach 2,000 career points.
And there is, for our radio listeners, there is just one heck of a celebration going on, obviously, at half court. Family members from the Holden family and her teammates. She's getting balloons, a bouquet of flowers. And I know Lauren's saying to herself, let's just get back to playing basketball.
There is, buddy, I've been, writing for the Gazette for 20 years, and I have never met an elite athlete like Lauren, who you cannot get her to talk about herself. Everything is always about the team. It is about winning, and all she talks about is winning the conference and trying to win a league title and trying to win a South Jersey title. And you're right, buddy. She will be extremely happy to have this all over with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it is quite a feat, and it's just great to see so many family members, as right now she's getting a hug from her father, Pat Holden, who is a member of the 1,000-point club. Had a really great career here at Lower Cape May Regional as a player and then as a boys basketball coach, following in his father's footsteps. George Holden, now the whole family is gathered, standing on the tagger at half court as they're all getting their photos taken right now.
Yeah, I mean, buddy, you talk about the impact this family has made at Lower Cape May, both as athletes, as coaches. Pat Holden was one of the all-time great players here in Lower Cape May regional history. Her father, her Uncle Scott was a great player here, and then at Wildwood Catholic, and played on a Division II Final Four team. Of course, Lauren's grandfather, George, was a great coach here and coached the team to George and Pat both coached them to Cape Atlantic League Conference Championship. So there is and Lauren's cousin, Rebecca, is a Division I field hockey player at Virginia. Lauren's brother, Patrick, is a starter as a freshman at Lower Cape May. And, this is Mike Holden's been a multi-sport athlete here at Lower Cape May. And this is one tremendously athletic family, and the contributions they have made to this school have been tremendous.
And don't forget the Halbroner family.
Yes.
The
cousins of the Holdens, yes.
The cousins of the Holdens.
Nothing
George
but the
wife.
bottom of the
everybody
net.
is out there right
Ryan
now. And
Young.
it is a touching moment. The fabric of this family in this school is quite. And don't forget about Uncle Scott, who's up there coaching right now the Lower Cape May boys, as he took over when Pat stepped down, and he was another 1,000-point scorer in that family. So. Basketball, I would think, Brian, basketball was the centerpiece at many family dinners.
Absolutely, no question about it. And interesting part of Mike McGarry's piece in the press on Lauren last week is that she was more of a gymnast in grade school, but, kind of was around basketball because of her father coaching, and she got into basketball, and buddy, when you watch her shoot the basketball, especially in warm-ups, I have never seen a kid at the high school level shoot the ball from distance as effortlessly as she does. There is no wasted energy in her shot, and she has improved that shot tremendously each year, and she's going to Division I Fordham University. And you can't get into that school, buddy, unless you're also a tremendous student as well. So
academics are.
Buddy and I tried to visit Fordham. They wouldn't even let us on campus.
No.
So we have a foul in the backcourt now as Lower Cape May. That foul goes on Lauren Holden. I don't think the crowd will be happy with that when they find out that was whistled on her. It is her night. So. And then Bridgeton's going to walk down and shoot 1-and-1 because, as we said earlier, Lower Cape May already in the penalty.
And Lauren Holden picks up her first personal foul and the 8th team foul. And that's going to send Mosley to the line for that 1-and-1 opportunity.
And Deja Mosley, who's Bridgeton's second leading scorer, has yet to score in the game. Her free throw's off the iron, long rebound to Ryan Young, and now Lauren Holden will bring the ball up the floor. Left side to McGee. McGee back to Holden. Holden fakes a three, dribbles, passes along the baseline. Carrie Wonder jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound battled for. Gibson did a good job of keeping it alive, but coming away with it is Bridgeton. Center of the floor to Mosley, and she is fouled by Wonder. And that will send Mosley to the line again for a 1-and-1.
And that foul on Carrie Wonder, that's her second, team's 9th. 6:38 to play here in the first half. It is 23-7, Lower Cape May on top. And as Brian had said earlier, this is a big Cape Atlantic League National Conference, National Division game.
And that free throw by Mosley rolls in. And she'll get another one.
Both of these teams come in. Lower Cape May undefeated in the division. Bridgeton with 1 loss.
Second free throw is good. Bridgeton now has made 5 straight free throws. They only have 2 field goals for the game so far. 23-9 Lower Cape May in the lead. Young along the baseline to Wonder. Back to Young, high post to Gibson. Good look down low, Wonder. Missed it though. Was it a tough angle under the backboard and really couldn't use the backboard. Tried to flip it up and was short on the shot. Mosley on the wing against McGee. Mosley pass tipped. But Bridgeton has it. Strafford with it, right side. Stepping in is Custis. Fires a shot. That's no good. Rebound tip to Gibson. Gibson running. Gibson passes over to Holden. Off the glass. Oh, no good. Rebound Gibson. Her follow's no good. And the long rebound comes down to Custis.
23-9, 5:45 to go. Bridgeton is hanging in there. They're a run away from really getting back into this game if they can find some sort of offensive continuity.
And here's a travel in the post by Armstead. That'll turn it back over to Lower Cape May.
And obviously you're not going to find it that way. Bridgeton turning it over for the 14th time here in the first half. And now here come the Lady Tigers.
McGee, right side to Holden, but McGee traveled before she passed it.
And that will be the 7th turnover against Lower Cape May. They turned it over 6 times in that first quarter.
Mosley walks it up for Bridgeton, trailing 23-9. Right side Stratford. Stratford holding, hands off to Mosley. Mosley steps in, fires a 3. That's going to be short. Rebound, wild shot up by Panaleon, and McGee tracks down the rebound. She'll push with the belt high right-hand dribble. Flips it over to Holden, tipped out of bounds by Mosley.
4:59 to play, first half, 23-9. Holden from way out. She shot that from downtown Irma, from Route 9. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Lauren Holden.
And she has 20 of Lower Cape May's 26 points with 4:40 to go in the first half.
She is 4 of 5 from beyond the arc.
Panaleon. Now it's passed in the post, tipped away and stolen by Gibson, who's got a handful of them so far. Holden now, right side. Passes to Selecki. Selecki lobs it back out to Holden. Holden fakes a 3 and is bumped and fouled as Mosley jumped in the air in the anticipation of Lauren's 3-point shot that she looked like she was going to try. And when Holden pulled it back, Mosley landed on her, and that is a foul. And no injury there, fortunately.
Lauren Holden, when she caught the ball, bobbled it slightly. Then she used a pump fake to get Mosley in the air as she was going to pass it off, and Mosley fouled her.
Gibson in the post, in and out with her shot. Gibson's yet to score. She's averaging 13.5. Here's a steal by Gibson. Gibson to the basket, shot up, got it, and a foul.
One. And that time, Maddie Gibson, as Brian was saying, she's had some opportunities, just not able to get the ball to go down. Comes up with a steal, takes it to the rim, uses her left hand, draws contact from Jada Stafford. Stafford picks up her first. Then Gibson finishes the 3-point play.
Gibson, buddy, actually has an outside shot to get to 1,000 points later this year. She's got to average somewhere in about the 13-a-game range, which is what she's doing now. And we have an over and back violation called on Bridgeton here. And Lower Cape May will have it. Lower's pressure is really bothering Bridgeton. 29-9, Lower Cape May on top, 3:54 to go second quarter.
That's the 18th turnover against the Lady Bulldogs.
Holden fakes, passes across. Gibson at the foul line, had it stripped, was able to pull the ball back. Holden now for 3. Wow, halfway down and out. Rebound Thompson, lobs it out to Armstead ahead of the pack. Little baseline jumper is no good as Lower Cape May did a good job getting back and bothering that shot. Here's Holden, left side, bounces to McGee. 17-foot jumper is short. No, got the friendly roll, and a foul. That ball hit the front of the rim, had some good English on it, popped right up off the backboard and in, and McGee will go to the line to try to complete a 3-point play. She's got 8 points.
Well, as we commented on when she buried her first 3-pointer tonight, Brian, Ariel McGee's got a nice left-handed touch. She really follows through. It's a very pretty shot. And that's what happens. If you got a good spin, good rotation, good things are going to happen if you put the ball on the rim. And she finishes the 3-point play.
Ariel McGee's got some nice finesse to her jump shot, and finesse was certainly not much in her father's game. If you ever got on the court against him, he beat you up.
Absolutely.
Mosley, a jumper out on transition, no good, but Thompson follows it up and in. That's her second field goal. She's got 4 points, 32-11. Lower Cape May on top, 3:08 to go. Here's Holden for 3, rattles it home. They don't guard her at the top of the key, so she just decides to take the shot. She's got 23 points, and she's 5 for 7 from behind the arc.
Why not?
There's a travel in the backcourt by Zaire Custis, and Lower Cape May will have possession.
Yeah, Brian, you called that exactly. Lauren brings the ball down. She's at the top of the key, squared up straight in front of the rim. Nobody near her. She says, why not?
Well, cross-court look by McGee was looking across for Amanda Durbin. And Durbin had vacated the area as McGee was throwing the pass, and it ended up out of bounds, so Bridgeton will have it.
2:50 to go, 35-11.
Here's another steal by Gibson. Lays it up and in and is fouled again. Well, you can see why, buddy, that Maddie Gibson, although you're obviously not going to be able to see her foot skills with the ball, but her skills on the court athletically, you can tell why she's going to Monmouth University for soccer. Full timeout is called on the floor, 37-11, Lower Cape May on top, 2:42 to go second quarter. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast at 987thecoast.com.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Looking for your first tattoo, or did you want to add something new? Make sure you visit Rebel Image Tattoo, the first tattoo shop ever in Cape May County. Owner Mike Sidario and company are recognized nationally as premier tattoo artists and are taking appointments. Looking for body piercing? Well, stop by Rebel Image today and talk to Stan. Rebel Image Tattoo, 1071 Route 47 in Rio Grande. Visit Rebel Image online at rebelimagetatattoo.com or find them on Facebook.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, back at Lower Cape May, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, and Lower Cape May comfortably ahead, 37-11 over Bridgeton, the big moment of the night. Lower Cape May's Lauren Holden with her 2,000th career point, and right now she has 23 points in this game with 2:42 to go in the second quarter.
And again, Brian, she's doing it effortlessly.
Yep, and Jessica Elliott, buddy, just stepped in for Lower Cape May for the first time. Gibson to the line to complete a three-point play after the timeout. The free throw is no good. Rebound kept alive by Elliott, and fouled is Lizzie Selecki going up for a shot. She'll go to the line. So Elliott paying dividends as she comes in for the first time.
And as you said, Lizzie Selecki, Elliott keeps it alive. Ball bounces to Selecki. Destiny Thompson, she picks up her third personal foul for the Lady Bulldogs. And Selecki, after missing her first two free throw attempts tonight, knocks that one down, and she will get one more.
And it is no good, but the rebound will go off of Bridgeton and out of bounds.
And it's just been that kind of night for Bridgeton. They just cannot get a bounce to go their way. It's been all Lady Tigers tonight.
In the corner off a set play, Holden another three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Elliott tried to garner it and couldn't come up with it. And Bridgeton will have it.
That looked like it was good when it left Lauren's hand. Again, another good executed out-of-bounds play.
Almost all of her shots look good coming out of her hand.
Good point.
Here's Mosley driving. Floater no good. Rebound to Holden. Holden will lob it ahead to Gibson. Gibson's layup is good.
And again, another great job by Lower Cape May running the break and Gibson leaking out. I mean, as you said, great athlete, uses her left hand.
Baseline jumper now is up and good by Zaire Custis. 40-13, Lower Cape May on top.
1:55 to play here in the first half.
Gibson steps in. Cross-court look. Holden, another three. Banks it in. I don't think she tried to do that.
I don't know. I wouldn't question anything Lauren Holden's doing tonight. A Crest Savings bank shot from the right side.
Lobbed ahead, stolen away by Durbin. Durbin gets it to Holden, ahead to Gibson. Gibson to the basket, no good on the layup. Rebound taken down by Selecki, and she lays it up and in.
And again, the Lower Cape May girls just doing a great job running the floor. Maddie Gibson looks to be holding her side a little bit.
Yeah, she took a bump on that after the layup attempt. Mosley for three, no good. Rebound to Lower Cape May. Here is Gibson ahead of the pack, no good, but she is fouled. Ooh. She was really fouled hard from behind. And she's slow getting up, but she looks like she's okay, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And again, Lower Cape May, they're just doing a real good job running the floor. Once they secure that defensive rebound, their turn, whoever gets the rebound turns, throws a good outlet pass, and they got multiple girls that can handle the ball. They take it right to the middle. They pass ahead. Gibson at the line. She buries her first one. Maddie now has 8 points here in the first half. 1:01 to go in this first half. It's 46-13, Lower Cape May on top.
Elliott, the rebound, lays it up and in on the missed free throw.
And Jessica Elliott with her second offensive rebound. Gibson might have got away with a little reach there.
Baseline jumper is no good by Bridgeton. Saved inbounds by Armstead momentarily, but now they're going to say out of bounds. And Lower Cape May will have it.
48-13. 40 seconds to play, second quarter. Lower Cape May on top. Lauren Holden has already surpassed 2,000 career points tonight.
And the way she's shooting, she could get 3,000 tonight. Here's Selecki stepping on the end line, so that's a turnover by Lower Cape May.
And that will be the 9th turnover against the Lady Tigers.
27 seconds to go. 48-13, Lower Cape May on top. Here's a steal by Holden. Holden to the basket. Layup is good and a foul.
And Lower Cape May is just pouring it on right now.
(50-13), Lower on top with 21 seconds to go in the first half.
Jada Stafford picks up her second, team's 10th.
Free throw by Holden is good. And she now has 29 points here in the first half. She has more than doubled up Bridgeton's total. 15 seconds to go. Mosley bounces across to Custis, back to Mosley. Between the circles, fires a three. That's good. And Mosley beats the buzzer to give Bridgeton 3 more points. And it is 51-16. Lower Cape May is on top. We'll take a 4-minute timeout. We'll come back with the halftime report right after this on 98.7 The Coast at 987thecoast.com.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
You got it.
Have you ever had physical therapy? How long were your sessions? An hour? Half hour? You could be missing out on receiving some very valuable rehab time. At Pro PT and Rehab Physical Therapy in North Cape May, there are no session time limits, no clock watchers. Return visits the same day, no extra charge. Hospital and big corporations and their employed physicians often send patients to their own affiliated physical therapy centers. If you have back, neck, or limb pain, trouble walking, or balance deficits, you have the right to choose where you go for your physical therapy. Pro PT and Rehab is a privately owned company loaded with state-of-the-art equipment. Come in for a free consultation and compare Pro PT and Rehab Physical Therapy with the rest. See the most amazing testimonials online at ProPTRehab.com. That's PROPT Rehab.com. Call 884-9800. That's 884-9800.
You have the right.
Hey, you can bring us back a little early if you want. We have Matt Caesar for an interview. So, whenever you're ready, just bring us back. Thanks.
Okay, I can go after this. You want to go back on?
That's fine.
Yeah, right now. All right.
29.
Old-fashioned milkshake. It's so yummy, yummy, yummy. It's my tummy, tummy, tummy.
Want a real ground beef hamburger with homemade fries? How about an all-beef New York Sabrette chili dog? Top it off with an old-fashioned hand-dipped milkshake. Eat in, take out, or fast free delivery. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Check them out at charliesburgersandfries.com or give them a call, 886-5350. Come to Charlie's Burgers and Fries, located on the corner of Fishing Creek and Bay Shore in North Cape May, and you'll be seeing clear.
Juicy cheeseburgers. So yummy, yummy, yummy. It's my tummy, tummy, tummy.
Charlie's Burgers and Fries, simply the best. Charlie's Burgers and Fries, located at 3001 Bayshore Road in North Cape May. Give them a call today for fast free delivery at 886-5350. Check them out at charliesburgersandfries.com.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Okay, back at Lower Cape May, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotten. At the half, Lower Cape May leads Bridgeton 51-16. And Lauren Holden has scored her 2,000th career point. She has 29 at halftime. But joining us now, a special guest, one of Lower Cape May's finest, and made his major league debut with the Chicago Cubs last summer, is Matt Caesar. And Matt, first of all, thanks for coming on. And this is quite a night here at your alma mater, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, no problem. It's good to be here. It's good to show support, and it's been an amazing night. Lauren has been unbelievable. The team's been unbelievable. They're very fun to watch, and I'm glad I've been here for the past 2 nights.
When you were a part of so many of these moments yourself as a player in baseball and football and indoor track with all the milestones, you know, what's it like to just kind of sit back and see someone else get her moment in the sun?
I mean, it's great. I actually, when she did it, I thought about, you know, if how I felt when I was out there, and I'm lucky to say that I knew how she felt. You know, I haven't scored 2,000 points. That's unbelievable. But you know, it was good to see her out there with her family, and you know, I know the feeling. You know, it's a great feeling. And what's even better is she's producing after. You know, she's you said she's got 29 points. She's been remarkable tonight.
Matt, talk a little bit about that, the family, you know, what it was like in the community, and to have your family and the community, the way they embrace athletes like yourself, like a Lauren Holden, and you know, the multiple different athletes that have made it through this area.
Well, I mean, you can just tell with all the fans here, you know. I mean, they're supporting not just her, but the entire team, and you know, it's good to know that, you know, I'm sure for her to know that she has that support. And, you know, me playing baseball, it's great to have support as well. You know, I was up in Pittsburgh this past year, and I think there was close to 50 people there. And you know, there's people who come up to me who are from the area that say, you know, we were there, we saw your home run, and I had no idea. So I'm assuming there was more than 50 people. It's just, you know, they keep quiet and they just come as you know, supporters, and you know, I really appreciate that, you know.
We are talking with Matt Caesar of the Chicago Cubs, and Lower Cape May graduate. Girls basketball team here leads Bridgeton 51-16 at the half. And, you know, I guess, Matt, we've obviously moved into the new year here, and I guess you're pretty close to leaving for Arizona. So what's your schedule here?
I mean, for the next week, I just kind of, you know, I'll go hit once a week. Well, I hit once a week now, so I'll go hit up in Philly, and I have a cage down in Wildwood. I hit in Wildwood as well, but you know, I train every day with the trainer Darren Hickok, and you know, just for now, I just kind of relax and have some family time and enjoy the time of being home. You know, because it's ready to get to work here soon.
They tell you all the time, when you go up the levels of athletics, that, you know, all you could do is worry about yourself. The Chicago Cubs just traded for an outfielder the other day, so obviously that clouds the situation. You know, you certainly want to make that team. How do you approach spring training when, you know, obviously you're going to be fighting for a job along with some other guys there?
I mean, no matter who you are, you're always fighting for a job. You know, I have to go into it like I'm going to try and make the team, and I can control what I can control. You know, if I have a great spring training, I know I'm going to make the team. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You know, I know they have faith in me. I know they look for me to come and help their team and produce. And if I have a good spring training, I know I'll make it. You know, as a 4th or 5th outfielder, probably not as a starter, because they pretty much got their core 3 out there. But, Dexter Fowler is a great dude. I played against him this year. He was in AAA with the Astros rehab, and he was more than likely to help everybody. And it just wasn't, the guys on the Astros. He was in the cages, trying to help us out. He's a great role model, and he's going to be a great leader for our team, and it's a great addition to our team.
Yeah, Matt, real quickly, I know we got to let you go, but talk a little bit to our youth and whatnot, and what it was like to finally realize that dream and step into that batter's box, on the major league level. You fought your way through every level every level of the game, had success. Your collegiate career was absolutely incredible. And then you finally, you get to go and step into that batter's box.
Yeah, when I got the call, it was a very emotional day. I called my parents, called my wife, called everybody, called my family. And, I was crying because it's been a long life dream of mine just to make it to the big leagues. But when I got up there, it was more or less another game, and I was excited to be out there and helping the team. But you see it every day, and you see it today. Lauren Holden, scored 2,000 points, and I believe she's committed to Fordham.
Yes.
She's going to go and have a great career, and it's not just her. Jimmy Ridgway told me Maddie Gibson has scored 144 goals, or is an outstanding athlete. Mm-hmm. It's not just me, the talent's around. It's just you get in what you put out, or you put in what you get out, or whatever the saying is. It's not like we're not producing athletes in Lower Cape May Regional or in Cape May County. If you go out and work hard, you're going to progress and you're going to achieve the level you want to achieve.
All right, Matt Caesar, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you taking time out. Best of luck. Of course, we're all following you, pulling for you, and rooting for you. And have fun out in Arizona.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, you got it. Thanks, Matt Caesar from Lower Cape May Regional. Member of the Chicago Cubs organization, made his big league debut last August, spent 6 weeks on the roster, and obviously hopes to make the team again this year. And there's a comment. Yes, go ahead, buddy.
And he recently just got married.
Yes, recently married to a Wildwood Catholic graduate, Natalie Cooper. There's a common denominator here, buddy. You will not meet two better people than Lauren Holden and Matt Caesar. Great athletes, great people.
Absolutely.
If you know anything about Matt Caesar, what he did with the bone marrow transplant, if you've ever seen the ESPN piece that they did on him, it will tingle you to the spine if you've ever seen it. And you'll never meet a nicer human being than Matt Caesar, and just like Lauren Holden. So two great athletes. 51-16, Lower leads Bridgeton here at the half. And Lauren Holden is the story. 2,000 points and 29 tonight. We'll be back with the start of the second half right after this 30-second timeout on 98.7 The Coast.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Good job framing that.
Hi, this is Dr. Bob Olivieri with an exciting announcement about our Feel Great Nate weight loss program. Feel Great Nate is a complete 8-week weight loss system, nutrition system, exercise and stress management system, all in one package. And now, Feel Great Nate has teamed up with Lucky Bones Restaurant, the Mad Batter, Avalon Links, Rio Station, and Marina Coles to provide their Feel Great Nate menu featuring healthy, delicious meals. For more information about our 8-week Feel Great Nate wellness program, call Olivieri Chiropractic at 886-8585 and ask about your insurance coverage. Remember, it's never too late to feel great, Nate.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, back at Lower Cape May, 51-16. Lower Cape May on top of Bridgeton as we get set to start the second half. Lower Cape May will have possession. Lauren Holden with more than 2,000 career points, 2,014 to be exact. She's got 29 for the game, the ball in her hands. She flips it over to Ryan Young. First possession of the second half. Carrie Wonder in the corner. Back out to McGee, swung right side to Holden. Holden walks it back out between the circles. Here's Young. Young, oh, she got away with a walk, drug her pivot foot. Here is a pass stolen away, and stolen right back by Gibson. Oh, good extra pass from Holden to McGee for three. In and out, halfway down and out. Rebound, and we're going to have a foul on Carrie Wonder.
Yeah, that was a tough break there for for Ariel McGee.
We'll give you some of the first half stats when we can get to it. Lower Cape May scoring. Holden had 29, McGee with 9, Gibson with 8, Selecki with 3, and Jess Elliott with 2. And Buddy will get more into the nuts and bolts when we get a moment.
Carrie Wonder just picked up her 3rd personal foul. First team foul here in the second half.
Thompson in the post, no good on the jump hook. Rebound to Gibson. Here's Holden across midcourt. Fakes, foul line area. Goes to Gibson, 8-footer, off the rim, no good. Got her own rebound, kicks out. Wonder an 18-footer off the iron, no good. Rebound to Ryan Young. Walks it back out. And it is Young down to Wonder. Young in the corner. Bridgeton simply standing in a 2-3 zone. Holden for 3 off the iron, no good. Thompson lost the rebound. McGee on the wing. And goes in the corner to Holden. Wide open 3. And that is no good, in and out. Rebound brought down by Mosley. Across the division line. Takes the ball to the left wing. Goes to Stratford. In the corner. Cross-court pass now, Mosley. She tees up a 3. That's off the backboard and the rim, no good. Long rebound to Holden. Shot up for 3. That's no good off the iron. And Bridgeton the rebound. Pantaleon.
Very sluggish start to this second half by both clubs.
Shot up on the way is no good. Rebound taken down by Bridgeton, and second shot is no good. And Lower Cape May will have it as the ball goes out of bounds.
.550 to play here in the third quarter. It's 51-16. Lower Cape May on top very comfortably.
Gibson, right side, Holden. Great pass from Gibson for 3, and she knocks it down. Lauren Holden has 32 points, a minute and a half into the third quarter.
Yeah, I did not think she'd miss 4 in a row. She missed her first 3 shots here in this second half, but that one was no doubt about it when it left her hand from the right side beyond the arc.
Here's a shot by Mosley for 3, and that's good.
And that was contested, too.
Yes.
Ryan Young did a good job getting out there, getting a hand up, but Mosley, focused, buries it.
Ryan Young, a little jumper from the foul line area, is well short. Bridgeton to rebound. Here comes Mosley. Cross midcourt, takes it to the left side. It's back out to Stratford. Right side to Pantaleon, and Armstead in the corner. Now it's Stratford. Lost the dribble, goes to Pantaleon. Holds the dribble, goes to Mosley. Mosley bounces across to Stratford, 17-footer, no good. Rebound to Young. Got it to Holden. Holden running. Holden. Oh, what a great bounce pass to Gibson. Her layup is good. Maddie Gibson in double figures now with 10 points.
Well, Maddie Gibson knows to run the floor hard, fill the other wing, and good things will happen, and that's exactly Lauren Holden found her. Maddie Gibson, easy layup.
Here is pass tipped out of bounds, and Bridgeton will retain possession.
And, Brian, that's the things, we talk about a complete team. Lower Cape May is not a one-girl show. Even though Lauren's got 32 here tonight, the other girls all fill their lanes, they fill their roles, and they run and they play hard. And there was a result right there. Maddie Gibson, the exceptional athlete.
We have another foul called on Carrie Wonder. She has 4. It's 56-19 Lower Cape May, so Scott Douglas is going to leave her in. Here is Mosley for 3. That's no good. McGee the rebound. McGee looking up the floor. Bounces nicely to Wonder. Has her shot blocked, and it goes out of bounds.
Carrie Wonder has yet to score tonight.
Holden could have taken an open 3, passed it up. Now it's in the post to Gibson. Kicks to Holden. Holden down the lane. Jump stop. Floater. No good. Gibson skies for the rebound and comes out of there. Passes across. McGee. McGee steps in. Gibson, foul line jumper. Got it. Good ball movement by Lower Cape May.
Absolutely.
Maddie Gibson went scoreless in the first quarter, and now she's got 12 for the game.
Absolutely. Again, Lower Cape May showing just how unselfish they are on the offensive end. Great ball movement. End result, Maddie Gibson, left elbow jumper and she buries it.
58-19, Lower Cape May on top. 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Pantaleone shot no good. Thompson follows it up and in. She now has 6 points. And here's Lauren Holden.
And that was Thompson's 10th rebound.
Ryan Young on the wing in front of the Lower Cape May bench. Cross-court look from Wonder to Holden. Holden stops, dribbles to the right. Baseline jumper is good.
Great cross-court pass and a strong move by Lauren Holden. She uses the little ball fake on the right side, puts the ball on the floor, comes to a jump stop, and buries the jumper.
Pantaleone jumper no good. Foul on, that might be on Wonder, and if it is, that's her 5th on the rebound. .242 to go in the third quarter.
And that is correct. That foul was whistled on the senior.
And it's a shame because Kaylee Devine was at the scorer's table to check in, most likely for Wonder. Here's Mosley for 3, off the inbound, no good. Rebound to Gibson. Holden with it for Lower Cape May. 60-21, Lower on top. Holden in the corner. Ryan Young with it. Back out to Holden. Holden, high post to Gibson. Great look. McGee, 18-footer, got it in a foul. McGee in double figures with 11 points.
I'll tell you what, again, the ball movement in their half-court sets, Brian, very impressive, by Lower Cape May. And the end result there, a right baseline jump shot for Ariel McGee. She was wide open. And Custis picks up her 3rd.
McGee missed the free throw. It's 62-21 Lower. 2:15 to go in the third quarter. Here's a steal. Ryan Young to the basket, and her shot is knocked out of bounds, blocked by Deja Mosley.
Ryan Young looking for her first points tonight.
Kaylee Devine bounces in the corner. Young along 2 and rattles it home.
And again, another nicely designed out-of-bounds play by Lower Cape May underneath their basket. And the inbounder comes off a double screen, Young, and she gets a nice shot there on that right baseline and knocks it down for her first points.
Mosley, wild shot from the left elbow, kind of a running hook shot. Rebound to Holden. She's pushing for Lower Cape May. Bounces across to Gibson, and she lays it up and in. Lauren Holden, buddy, passed 3 players going up the floor on that fast break, and she was dribbling the basketball.
With her left hand.
Yeah, I think she's pretty quick.
Yeah.
Here's Mosley on the right side.
I agree.
Pantaleone between the circles.
And again, Maddie Gibson, the end result, because she ran the floor hard, she gets a nice pass and a layup.
Holding another rebound of a missed shot by Bridgeton. Takes it to the left wing, stops, goes in the corner, 3-pointer on the way for McGee and knocks it down. And another assist for Holden. McGee with 14 points.
And again, Holden, a good find, and Ariel McGee, feet set, ready. Beautiful left-handed stroke. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Bridgeton will call a timeout, a full timeout, 52 seconds to go in the third quarter. 69-21. Lower Cape May is on top, and that might do it for the starters for Lower Cape May tonight. We're going to take a timeout. Back after this on 98.7 The Coast.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Yeah, I finally have a night off and I don't know what to do. Oh, yeah, Island Bowl. Today it's the family special. All you can bowl, $10 lanes, still free. And then it's just $12 lanes from 3 until 6.
Every day it's 2 hours of bowling, a pizza, soda, and shoes, just $49.95 per lane. Island Bowl, open daily on New Jersey Avenue in Wildwood. Tuesday and Saturday nights, don't miss DJ Tony Stepp. That's how we roll here at Island Bowl.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, 69-21, Lower Cape May on top, and looks like the starters for the Lady Tigers are finished for the evening. And late in the third quarter here, dominating effort by the Lady Tigers here. Lizzie Selecki It's down low to Jess Elliott. Elliott's pass is tipped, but right back to Selecki. Devine with it now. Bounces to Selecki. Devine steps in. High post pass to Denasia McNeil. Or Dejanay McNeil, excuse me. And Elliott with the ball along the baseline and steps on the end line, so that's a turnover. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Bridgeton will walk it up. Pass is tipped and goes out of bounds. And Lower Cape May still sitting back now in a 2-3 zone. Thompson goes right to the basket, scores, and is fouled by McNeil. That was a good move by Thompson. She now has 8 points. She'll go to the line.
Good, strong move, as you said. McNeil picking up her first. Thompson a bit frustrated tonight. That is just her 7th and 8th point as she goes to the line and try and complete that three-point play.
Yeah, Thompson's averaging 18, and if she's going to get to 18, she's going to get a lot of them late in this game when the outcome is already decided. Backcourt violation here by Bridgeton. And Lower Cape May now will have possession.
And that was the 25th turnover.
For our listeners and viewers, we will have, there's a turnover by Lower Cape May on a bad pass. We will have an interview post-game with Lauren Holden here on 98.7 The Coast, so tune in for that. Mosley fires a three at the buzzer, no good. End of three quarters. 69-23. Lower Cape May leads it, and we will be back right after this on 98.7 The Coast.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Dog Tooth Bar and Grill. Good food, good drinks, and good friends. Weekdays at 4 is happy hour at the Dog Tooth with discounted apps, $1.50 pints, $2.50 domestic bottles, and well drinks. Tonight, it's Taco and Corona night at the Dog Tooth. $1.50 tacos, $6 burritos, and $3 Coronas, and $10 Coronita buckets after 6 p.m. At 8, it's Dog Tooth Unplugged. Tomorrow night, 49-cent wings and $3 imported bottles. The Dog Tooth Bar and Grill, Taylor and New Jersey Avenues, Wildwood.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Back at Lower Cape May, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbotten, Phil Pizzi, and Matt Ulmer. What a crew here. 69-23, Lower Cape May on top of Bridgeton. And
it's what I would call the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah. And we're not even necessarily sure what order.
No.
Bridgeton with the basketball. Long two is knocked out by Jada Stratford. 69-25, Lower on top. And McNeil over to Durbin, back to Devine, fakes a three, goes to Selecki. Bad cross-court pass, tipped by Bridgeton and out of bounds. And Lower Cape May will have it. Shot up off the inbound by Devine is no good. Rebound brought down by Bridgeton, and walking it up the floor is Custis. Thompson passes back out to Mosley. And here's a steal by Selecki. And Lower Cape May will bring the ball up the floor. Devine. High post to McNeil. Passes across to Durbin. Durbin tried to throw it to McNeil, hit her in the knees, and got the ball right back. Now it's bounced down low toward Elliott, and that goes out of bounds. And Bridgeton will have it.
Right now, as you can see, or I should say you can also hear Lower Cape May with their bench out there, and these kids are really just looking. They're excited. They're having some fun, and it's a good time to be on the floor when you're up 40.
Devine, the long rebound of a missed shot, turns it over. However, stolen by Mosley, but Thompson misses a layup way ahead of the pack. Ball loose on the floor. Now we're going to have a foul called against Lizzie Selecki. And that'll give Bridgeton possession on the sideline. And one thing Scott Douglas, the Lower Cape May coach, wants to see, buddy, is, with the exception of Selecki, the players on the floor now for Lower Cape May are going to be the varsity next year. So he wants to see some good things. And right now this group's been a little sloppy. So.
And that's a very good point. It's a time for them to show.
Bank shot no good by Bridgeton. Go ahead, buddy.
And to show, what they're going to be able to do, what they need to work on to get to that next level.
Selecki cross-court pass to Durbin. Durbin back out to Devine. Devine high post pass to McNeil. Pass down low to Elliott. Good catch and finish. Nice job there offensively by Lower moving the ball around. Elliott with 4 points. She had a cameo in the first half and scored a bucket. Bridgeton with the basketball. Mosley steps in, 3-ball, spins in and out. Long rebound, comes down to Thompson. She turns, 10-footer, in and out. Rebound, no good by Armstead. And the second rebound of that missed shot is knocked out of bounds by Lower Cape May.
One thing Lower Cape May definitely needs to work on, they're giving up throughout this entire game a lot of second and third opportunities. They're getting hurt on the offensive glass. Now tonight, obviously, it does not hurt as much as if they were in a tight ball game. Come Monday night against the Ocean City Lady Red Raiders, they're not going to be able to afford to allow things like that to happen.
Sophomore Marissa McGaffney comes into the game right now. Matt Ulmer, Mr. Ocean City, has installed the Red Raiders as a 45.5-point favorite for that game on Monday night. He says he's giving Lower a little bit of credit. Normally it would be a 51-point line. Here's a foul by Lower Cape May. Bridgeton going to the line here will be Anayan Armstead.
And McNeil, she picks up her second. Yeah, there's not too much allegiance to any other school except those. Well, I shouldn't say that. He did wear blue and white for a period of time.
Yes. 71-26. Lower on top as Armstead makes one of 2 free throws. McNeil passes on the wing. Here's McGaffney. Devine steps in, foul line area, kicks to McGaffney. Good look down low to Elliott. Wow, she should have turned and shot the ball. And instead, she tries to pass. And, buddy, the angle of that pass, I think she was looking for you.
Yeah,
I mean, that ball was coming right at you. Fell a little bit short. We know you wouldn't have had trouble firing it.
No, absolutely not. But as you said, there she needs to be aware. There was no defender behind her.
And there is a turnover by Bridgeton. Pass, I believe, was tipped and then went off the hands of Stratford and out of bounds. And Lower will have it.
4:47 to play in the game, 71-26.
There is a traveling violation called against Lower Cape May. As the flow to this game has slowed to about the point of the flow of the opening of Matt Ulmer's wallet.
Yeah, nothing but loss. And I should say the score of this game is Lower Cape May 49, Lauren Holden 32, Bridgeton 26.
Ball tipped out of bounds.
Do you believe I did that without a calculator?
Yes. Yes, Matt says he doesn't believe it, but I believe it. Olivia Levin checks in for Lower Cape May for the first time. Levin is a freshman. Good field hockey player. Thompson in the high post, kicks out to Mosley for 3. It's short. Long rebound to Sandra Cruz, who's in the game for the first time for Bridgeton, but she is tied up. Jump ball possession to Lower Cape May.
And I actually got that wrong. It's 39-32-26. Nobody picked up on that. Well, I'm sure there's people at home that did. If there's Mark, one of the Ruchis is listening.
Or watching, since the score is right on the bottom of the screen. Here's Mosley with a steal for Bridgeton, and she walks while trying to push the ball up the floor, and Lower Cape May will have possession. 3:50 to go. All Lady Tigers, 71-26 over Bridgeton. McGaffney in the post to Elliott. Elliott out high to Devine. Devine fakes. Tried to pass across to McNeil through traffic, and Bridgeton tips it out of bounds. McGaffney on the wing. Out to Levin. To Devine. 18-foot jumper. Got it. Kaylee Devine. And her first basket. A good execution of an out-of-bounds play, buddy.
Once again, Lower Cape May. The inbounder gets a screen, gets the ball back, and Devine, the recipient, she does her job. She knocks it down.
Thompson, a dribble drive on the right side, no good. McNeil, the rebound for Lower Cape May. Got it to McGaffney. McGaffney brings it up across the division line. Goes to Devine. Cross to Levin. Levin steps in. Shut off. Good cross-court look. McGaffney, an 18-footer. That's an air ball. Rebound. Elliott kept it alive. Tracked down by Devine. She'll bring it back out and reset the offense. Passes across to Levin. Levin dribble drive right side. Had the ball tipped out of her hands. Picks up the loose ball. Bounces to McGaffney. Try to pass down low. Was tipped. And then Levin throws it away. Stolen by Destiny Thompson. Thompson up ahead and nearly stolen by Devine, but goes out of bounds.
2:37 to play. 73-26.
Amanda Durbin, Cassidy Clough, and Maddie Bailey into the game for Lower Cape May.
Lower Cape May on top on Lauren Holden's night. The senior surpassed the 2,000-point plateau. Only the second female basketball player in Cape May County history to achieve that milestone.
Couple of subs coming into the game now for Bridgeton, as Pantaleone and Stratford are both returning. Olivia Levin across midcourt for Lower Cape May. Bounces to Durbin. Durbin to McGaffney, fakes. Good look back to Durbin. Dribble drive along the baseline and travels with it.
That was a real good look by McGaffney. Just some really nice cross-court pinpoint passing.
Our grandfather, the former boys coach, both here and at Wildwood Catholic, and her father was a 1,000-point scorer here at Lower Cape May.
A little bit of basketball in those bloodlines.
Yep. Bridgeton with the basketball here. Here's Mosley still in the game. Goes over to Pantaleone. Along the baseline, passes out to Mosley. 1:50 to go in the game. Mosley for three. That's good. Tough shot.
That was a tough shot.
She's got 11. McGaffney to Levin on the wing. Levin is fouled. That's just the second personal foul against Bridgeton in this second half. And Lower will inbound.
They call that foul on at number 5, the junior, Sandra Cruz, her first.
Cassidy Clough in the paint. She got her shot blocked twice. And Bridgeton, the rebound. In the post, shot is up by Armstead, no good. Rebound taken down by Maddie Bailey. Lower up ahead, here's Clough. Couldn't finish the layup, got her own rebound. That shot's also no good. And the long rebound to Pantaleone as the clock approaches 1 minute to go. 73-29, Lower Cape May on top. And now we have a foul called, and that'll send Bridgeton to the line for a 1-and-1. And it'll be Deja Mosley to shoot. She leads Bridgeton with 11 points.
Her cousin, I believe, played at Bridgeton a while ago, Deja Vu.
Nice. Mosley makes the first free throw. We say this all the time, buddy. You know, these games that are lopsided, this is where we, or more specifically you, can get in trouble. Mosley's second free throw is is good. She has 13. 73-31, lower on top, inside a minute to play.
Maybe I'll take the last minute off.
Yeah. High post pass is stolen away by Bridgeton. And Mosley can't track it down a long pass in the corner, and it goes out of bounds. And Olivia Levin will walk it up for Lower Cape May. Bounces to Durbin. Levin to McGaffney on the wing. McGaffney passes across. Durbin a jumper. Off the iron, no good. Rebound Levin. Nice follow, no good. Clough an offensive rebound. Back to. And Clough gets the layup to go off the pass from Amanda Durbin. So Cassidy Clough on the varsity score sheet with 2 points.
The 5'10 sophomore, good for Cassidy. She's been working hard in there. 3 offensive rebounds, and she finally gets a shot to drop.
And Mosley with her team trailing 75-31 since they don't have a 44-point play in the playbook. She's kind of holding the basketball a little bit. Now she passes across to a teammate. Down along the baseline. Shot up is no good. Rebound no good by Armstead, and the buzzer sounds. 75-31. Lower Cape May wins it over Bridgeton. And, of course, the star of the night, Lauren Holden, her 34 points, including the 2,000th of her career. We'll take a quick break, come back after this on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com.
We'll be back after these messages with more South Jersey High School basketball here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
Give us 1 minute.
Looking for your first tattoo, or do you want to add something new? Make sure you visit Rebel Image Tattoo, the first tattoo shop ever in Cape May County. Owner Mike Sidario and company are recognized nationally as premier tattoo artists and are taking appointments. Looking for body piercing? Well, stop by Rebel Image today and talk to Dan. Rebel Image Tattoo, 1071 Route 47 in Rio Grande. Visit Rebel Image online at rebelimagetatattoo.com or find them on Facebook.
Thank you for listening to South Jersey High School basketball. Now, back to the action here on 98.7 The Coast, WCZT.
All right, back at Lower Cape May Regional, Brian Kniff, Buddy Tarbot, 75-31. Lower Cape May wins it over Bridgeton. Big CAL National Conference victory. And joining us right now is the star of the evening, scored her 2,000th career point, 34 points for the game. Lauren Holden, congratulations. What a night for you, huh?
Thank you.
Just hold that up to you a little bit. You're welcome. But what was this like for you? Because I know you are not a big individual stats person, and you had to kind of endure a night in which it was all about you.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely think our team and the coaching staff and everyone was excited about this night. I mean, I was a little nervous, I'm not going to lie, but I mean, overall, our motive was just come out and win, and we got the W. So, I mean, that's basically what we're really excited about.
When you hit the 3-pointer from the top of the key, what was your immediate reaction when the shot went in? We're actually seeing a replay of it here, a replay of the play on our monitor for those watching at home. And there's the 3-pointer as it goes in. Just tell us about your reaction there after it went through the hoop.
I honestly didn't know that was the bucket to score 2,000, and then everyone stood up and everyone was running at me. I was like, oh my goodness! I guess I just hit the basket for it. So it was exciting.
You have, I know you've talked about it so many times when we've talked, and I've seen you talk about it in other newspapers and other media outlets. But family's so big to you, and you had so much of your family here tonight. It had to be special.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely special. I mean, I had my whole family here, and, when they came out onto the court to take a picture, that really just, it made me realize how grateful and blessed I am to have all of them in my life, and just so supportive of everything that I do.
Talk a little bit about your grandfather and your grandparents, and, I mean, obviously, George Holden Mr. Holden to me still. When I played, he was the coach here at Lower Cape May. Then I had the opportunity of coaching with Franny St. John, another person I know that's been involved a little bit in your basketball game. What it's like to have that all those people here. I mean, yeah, they're all big high school basketball junkies, but tonight they were here to share a little bit of what you experienced.
Yeah, I mean, I love having them come. You know, my pop-up always comes with all of his friends, and, you know, I love it. And, you know, at the end of the game, even though the team might have played well or whatever, my pop-up always has something to tell me. And, you know, he tells me it to get me better and to help me improve, and I'm very grateful for that. And St. John, too, I mean, he does the same thing. And I love it when they come and they watch me, because they're taking time out of their day and putting more into mine. So
Lauren,
I'm grateful.
Sorry, this obviously was an important game because it was a league game, and now it sets up probably one of the biggest games in South Jersey girls basketball of the season, at least in the regular season anyway. You're going to play Ocean City on Monday at 6. We'll have the game on 98.7 The Coast. You know, just tell us about, you know, now that this one's over and that's the next one on the schedule, how much are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, we're just trying to take it game by game, and now since we've, you know, taken care of business with Bridgeton, now we can't get too high or too low. You know, we can't get too excited about this game because we do have a big one on Monday, and you know, that's just going to be another stepping stone. Again, that's going to be a very difficult game because Ocean City is a great team. So we just have to keep moving forward.
Okay, Lauren, we're going to let you go. We know there's a lot of people that you want to see and a lot of people that want to talk to you. Congratulations. You know, we see a lot of kids get milestones. We've seen how hard you work, and there's no one who deserves this more than you. So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, Lauren Holden, everybody. She just scored her 2,000th career point. We're going to bring on her coach, Scott Douglas, in a moment, and to talk about Lauren and this win here tonight. And you know, Scott, what a night. I mean, you get a win that probably you didn't think was going to be this easy, and Lauren gets her 2,000th point rather easy and rather early. Just tell us about the night here.
Well, first of all, it was great to get that out of the way. And I thought it was first quarter, but somebody told me it was early second quarter, so that was a big bonus. Coming in, I figured we were a little bit better than Bridgeton. I mean, I preached to the team all week that we were a little bit better, but you know, that they could beat us if we came out and played bad. And to give Bridgeton a little credit, I think they got us on a bad night, because I think other girls made jumpers in the beginning. We made the easy layups. You know, at halftime I told my team about unselfish basketball, and I think that was the first half. I think we had people finding each other, and things clicked. But you know, girls bought into the defense that we put in the last couple of days, limiting Thompson to touches, and I think we did that tonight.
You know, and this was an important. Well, we'll get to that in a second, but you know, we want to still keep the focus here on Lauren. I mean, you know, we talked about this. You know, we have a lot of great players score 1,000 points. When you get into that 2,000 number, I mean, this is another stratosphere. There's only one other player, and anybody who ever saw her play will probably go to their grave saying that Monica Johnson is the best high school player they ever saw in this county. And now Lauren Holden is there with her in that 2,000 point club. Try to put that in perspective.
Well, I told Lauren the other day, anytime somebody puts you in the same class as Monica Johnson, I said just smile and appreciate it, because you know, we got to coach against Monica, and Monica was one hell of a basketball player. That's the way I can put it. And I tell Lauren, I said, you know, people want to talk about who was better. I said, don't even worry about that. I said, just smile and take it and appreciate it for what it is, if anybody ever puts you in that category. So that's kind of the best way I can sum it. I mean, personally, as a coach, for me, you know, I could sit here and go to bat for Lauren, but they were both special players, and I think that's the biggest word for them, special.
And another name that gets brought up in that same context, and I was asked that a couple of times here tonight, was Mary Gavin. Mary Gavin, Lauren Holden, how would you describe? And I said, hey, they're both special female basketball players. Mary was unbelievable. Lauren is unbelievable. So it's kind of like you really don't want to get into that comparison game.
Like I didn't get the chance to see Mary play a lot, so but it's hard to compare anybody out there. So if all three of them, you know, I keep hearing about Carol Faison. I never got to watch her. I heard she was a great. So if you can group a bunch of those girls together, it's good company to be in.
Scott, this was a big game in terms of the conference. You got the win. You're still undefeated, and now in terms of the regular season, and not to put pressure on you or anything, but I don't know if your program will have ever played a bigger game than the one you have on Monday against Ocean City.
Yeah, me and Roy's been doing this, I think, 15, 16, 17 years now, and personally, me as a head coach, this will be one of the biggest games that we have. I won't speak for him, but like I said, it's huge. And whatever everybody wants to say, you take one game at a time, and we do as the season goes on. But in the beginning of the season, we circled that game, and what makes that is it's the last game before the rotation again.
Right.
And people are already looking at the next one, and that's the last game of our season. And what could you ask? I mean, I honestly believe we're the two best teams in our division, and we're going to play for it. Maybe not all the marbles, but we're going to play to have a hands up or a heads up, Monday night.
And I think too, Scott, before we let you go, we got to give credit out there to Bridgeton High School. From what I understand, they flip-flopped the boys and girls games to accommodate what could have happened here tonight. Instead of Lauren achieving this up at Bridgeton, they were willing to, as I said, flip-flop the boys and girls game so the girls can come here.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I know I haven't asked for that. I know the games were switched earlier in the year. For some reason, if it was for that, I appreciate. I thank Bridgeton for doing that. If that was the case, but for them to come off the sidelines, and stand there for 10 minutes during the ceremony, and I walked over to them and I thanked every single girl and every single coach, because it's hard, especially I don't know what they were down at that point, but it was 12 or 14, so they probably weren't feeling great about themselves at that point, and then to have to go through that, and we're all coaches out there. We all have pride, so it's hard when somebody does it like that on a night like tonight. I mean, this place was crazy tonight. This place was a nice crowd.
Well, it was a special night, but for your program's sake and your school's sake, we hope it's the first of quite a few special nights in this gym for your program. You got some big league games coming up. We know you're going to be a factor in South Jersey Group 2, and it's very, very difficult to be undefeated in high school basketball the last week of January, going into the last week of January, and you are. So congratulations on everything.
Thank you, guys. Like I said, I told somebody the other day, we appreciate all the stuff that you guys do, everybody here. We lost TV 40 the other day, last month. I said, this is great. This is what high school basketball is all about, and we appreciate you guys coming here. And it's, people won't tell you, but girls on the sidelines, as soon as they see you guys walk in the door, it's a smile on their face.
Well, Buddy's a rock star.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. All right,
so
Scott.
I appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
No
Thank
problem.
you, Scott.
Coach, have a good weekend of practice. Guess what? We get to do this again Monday night.
You got it. I hope I'm up here again Monday night. Thanks, guys.
All right, Scott Douglas, Lower Cape May's head coach. We appreciate him coming on, and again, congratulations to Lauren Holden for her 2000th career point. Let's try to go through some of the stats here. We'll just give you Lower Cape May scoring. They improved to 12-0 on the season, and they go into that huge matchup on Monday with Ocean City. And for Lower Cape May, Lauren Holden, 34 points. She easily surpassed 2,000 for her career. 14 points apiece for Ariel McGee and Maddie Gibson. And 3 points for Lizzie Selecki, and then a couple of players Jess Elliott had 4 points, Cassidy Clough with 2, and Kaylee Devine with 2 for Lower Cape May, and they win it 75-31.
And again, Brian, it was a great night. I mean, obviously for Lauren Holden, for the Lower Cape May basketball family, and hey, as I just said to Coach Scotty Douglas, you know, for you and I, we get to travel up to Ocean City, short little ride, exit 25, and we get to do it again on Monday night.
Yeah, so we'll have that game Monday night at 6 from Ocean City. It'll be Ocean City and Lower Cape May girls for first place in the CAL National Conference, and you're also talking about two teams ranked among the top 10 in South Jersey in many media polls. Thanks to Matt Ulmer and Phil Pizzi for getting us on the air and all their technical work, and, of course, to Matt for being the butt of all of our jokes tonight. Thanks to John for back at the studio for pushing all the right buttons tonight. For my partner, Buddy Tarbot, and I'm Brian Kniff. Once again, Lauren Holden, her 2,000th career point. Lower Cape May beats Bridgeton 75-31. This has been high school basketball on 98.7 The Coast and 987thecoast.com.